everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and the passion in this crowd is unbelievable as we are set for these two nations to clash. It's about to go down. Great night for hockey, and we are officially underway. Strong use of the body. Slides it over with pace to Slavkovsky. Right on the doorstep. Team Slovakia's gained possession along the boards. Here's a blast. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Halak. And he takes the pass. Passes ahead from the right side. Breakaway. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it.
Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaway speed to close away from the pack. And then he knows exactly what he's going to do, or at least he fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
Team Slovakia's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this, case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by 1 goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
Slovakia's going to play it from the corner.
Chernak's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
Takes it from the other side of the blue line. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. That puck comes off his stick so fast, the goalie can't get a read on it. It's in the back of the net.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Team Slovakia has been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Team Great Britain's got the puck against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Curran. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Passes it over to Long. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Slovakia's got the puck along the wall. Kashkovich has got it in the defensive end. Receives the pass. How did he stop that one?
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Takes the feed. Stops him cold. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Slovakia's got a 2-0 lead. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Picked up along the wall by Curran. From the open ice, they gain the line. Jabs the puck away. Takes the feed at the back end. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Slovakia still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. And they win that neutral zone draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Team Slovakia's got a hold of the puck now. Finds some space in the corner. Makes the save. Great Britain's got a hold of it along the wall. Stretch pass.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And that's broken up. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Here's a shot. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Handles the puck at the point. Denies him on the play. Puck scooped up by Marincin. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the whole crowd is loving this. They have really got the cycle going on here. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were. And it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Team Slovakia's got the puck along the boards. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Handles it again. From the right side, they gain the zone. Sends it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Moves the puck. Team Slovakia's got possession of the puck. From the right side, takes the pass. Takes a shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Passes it over. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Team Slovakia is looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they put a lot of pucks on net so far. Downs, quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Poked away at center by Faravari. Broken up at center by Down. Decides to go to the backhand. And a great save.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Team Great Britain's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Great Britain's won the opening face-off, and their power play continues. Slovakia's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Gets it over to Chernak. He's got a little jump. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Pokes it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Slides it across. And the puck skips off the glove. And they keep the pressure on.
Faravari's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Team Slovakia's man is out of the box, and we're back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Oh, look at this chance. Team Slovakia's got the puck. Slovakia's got it in their own zone. Sends the pass over. Great read to break up the play. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 2-0 is the score. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Off a stick and they can't connect. Here he is, shot right in front. And that goes off course off a body. And he takes the feed. Puts it on net. Good check, frees the puck up. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Puck sent over to Studenic. Slovakia's in on the offensive attack now. Here's a pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Team Slovakia's on cruise control, or at least they should be, but they're still going full throttle, it looks like, out there.
And sometimes when you get a huge lead like this, you can get a little cute with the puck and start making careless mistakes. Not happening. They've been intense, they've been crisp, and they've been executing.
Can't keep a hold of it. Taken along the wall by Demick. Takes a bump but hangs on. Stewart's lugging the puck. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Slovakia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end.
Dowd's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone face-off. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
And now it's grabbed by Phillips. And he makes a save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Handles the pass. Oh, a clutch save! Sends a pass over. Pospisil's on the attack in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Slovakia's on the attack. Quick shot! Wide of the net.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance in front! And that's stopped. Grabbed along the boards by Nemec. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Team Slovakia's got the puck. From in close. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset. Much needed one at that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Puck grab by Kirk. Gains the zone through the middle. Team Great Britain's got the puck against the boards. Takes that pass back to the point. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Halak.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Nice poke check. Great Britain's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Davies. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Shuts him down.
Halak's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Slovakia's at the line. Puck picked up by Morensen. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Makes the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Team Slovakia has been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. Puck is dropped on period number 3, and I almost wonder if they might make it run time given the score to this point. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Team Slovakia has been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Team Slovakia is playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
Great Britain's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Poked away in the defensive end. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Centering feed! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Kashkovich is ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Great Britain's won the face-off deep in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Curran's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Gains the zone. Team Slovakia's got possession while undermanned. And now he angles it across to Kajakovic. Here's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Tries to get the puck over to Nemec.
Tatar's almost out of the box.
Slovakia's back to even strength.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Team Slovakia has played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Tosses it to Long. Strong defensive effort. Looks to pass it to Slavkovsky. And somehow he hangs on. Tiptoes around the poke check. Here's a chance. That was amazing. What a save by Halak. Picked up along the boards by Long. Nice block. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Team Slovakia's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Great Britain's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shot right in front. Big save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scores.
They score! Wait, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Face-off coming up, and you can tell there's still a little frustration in their faces after that non-goal call. Team Great Britain's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Across the line from center. Centering feed, and that's intercepted. Slovakia's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes it and looks ahead. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Here's a chance. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Poked away by Morensen. Team Great Britain's ready to go on the attack. Poked away by Chernak. Back to the blue line. And that pass goes off a stick. Trying to get back on the attack now. Slovakia's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Pospisil. Handles the puck. Team Slovakia's got it along the wall. From one end of the blue line to the other. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Denies him in close. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Team Slovakia has shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Great Britain's going to start with the puck in their own end. Feeds it over. Team Great Britain's gained possession along the boards. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And he takes the feed. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Slovakia has done a great job in front of the goaltender, making sure they clear rebounds and that the tender sees absolutely everything that comes their way. Now they're protecting a shutout. Of course, that's a goaltender stat, but everyone should get the reward of that big fat zero.
Great Britain's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Tees him up, and that goes off a body. Long stick handling in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Halbert. Team Great Britain's gained the line and into the zone. Feeds it over to Nemec. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. A feed out front. Off a stick and they can't complete the play. Grabs the puck here in their own end. To his teammate. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
With possession along the wall. Tees off from the point. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Team Slovakia's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Team Great Britain's got it in the defensive zone. Feeds the puck to Davies. Great Britain's got it in their own zone. Team Great Britain's ready to go on the attack. There's a great glove save by Halak. Moves the puck across to Studenic. He's got a step. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
And he takes the dish. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And there's the final horn, bringing this one to an end. Well, as a former defender, these are your types of games, right? The old goose egg.
Love the goose egg, because you know that the D did something well too, don't you, James? But no, you got to give the credit to the goaltender. You got the zero, you put it up on the board, you know that he was dialed in. I love the way he was